watching the match. Okay, so warm welcome to each one of you. Uh, a big thanks to Sohela who has joined us. I know she's very busy, but still make out the time to join us for today's session. So after a day one of learning about five major proteins, it's time to move to day two, where we are going to explore and learn about the animal and the plant sources. Now, what sources can also boost the GLP-1, which is again one sort of protein which we have explored yesterday. Those who have missed yesterday's session, I have shared the link in the premium group. Please do watch because otherwise you won't get the link in between two. But today, with the sources, you can understand. But apart from that, what else more important is how much protein we require, what are the special requirements in the special cases like kidney issues, uric acid. We are all concerned that, okay, uh, if I'm eating too much of protein, am I going to get the kidney disease or high uric acid? So we are going to resolve all your concerns today. And so let's kickstart the day too with diabetes expert Sohela Chaudhary. Sohela has over 8 years of experience. She is a team lead at SugarFit and she's training a lot of coaches under her guidance who are helping you in your reversal journey. She has done her master's in diabetics and applied nutrition from Manipal University, Karnataka. She has done BSc in food and nutrition from Calcutta University. She has done RD training from PGIMR, Chandigarh. So that's really great. I think ray of experience what she possesses. And so Hela, welcome for today's health series, and we are looking forward for today's session. I'm going to hand it over to you.
Thank you so much, Neha, for the warm welcome and the long introduction. Welcome everyone to today's session. As Neha mentioned, that I am truly overjoyed to see so many of you joining today's session because today, let's face it, it's a weekend. Weekend is something that we want to spend with our family, our friends, and I am overjoyed and glad to see that instead of you know uh, going for any sort of match or say probably going out or spending any time with your family or friends, you are prioritizing your health. So I'm sure if you're prioritizing your health on a weekend, you are doing it 365 days throughout the year, and I'm sure that you're very, very close to a reversal journey. So we want to start on from that note. Let me quickly share my screen.
So before we start the session, don't worry. Those who are concerned whether we are going to cover in Hindi or not, well, don't worry. Sohela will take it in Hindi and English both. If she finds any problem in between, I'm there. But although she can speak a good Hindi, so Sohela can speak Hindi, English, and Bengali. So we
Great.
have a good, speaker who can take in three languages. But yeah, because of the time restriction, we are going to take up in English and Hindi. So please be very patient and listen to her.
All right. So, as the topic or as the entire series is going about proteins, I'm sure all of us understand proteins क्या होती है and body में proteins की requirement क्यों है and what exactly is the role of protein हमारी ये जो diabetes reversal की journey है उसमें. Today's session is primarily going to be concentrating on the sources कि क्या हमारी vegetarian sources हैं, क्या हमारी animal sources हैं, and also what are the specific contents or what are the specific benefits that we are getting out of these two sources. So हमारी जो आज की discussions रहेगी वहाँ पे प्रोटीन का रोल हम समझेंगे, प्लांट प्रोटीन एनिमल प्रोटीन क्या है, उसके क्या बेनिफिट्स है, कैसे उसको हम कॉम्पेंसेट कर सकते हैं, ये इसके बारे में हम जानेंगे. As well as we're going to compare both these protein and understand which is the best source or how exactly we should go about our regular routine. स्पेसिफिक कंसर्न जैसे नेहा ने आपको ऑलरेडी बताया है, तो वो भी हम जानेंगे कि अगर कोई स्पेसिफिक कंसर्न है तो वहां पे हमको कितनी प्रोटीन लेनी चाहिए, अगर प्रोटीन का ओवरडोज पॉसिबल है कि नहीं है, एंड सप्लीमेंट्स के बारे में भी हम थोड़ा सा जानेंगे. एट द सेम टाइम वी विल अंडरस्टैंड लॉन्ग टर्म रिवर्सल एंड लॉन्ग टर्म हेल्थ बेनिफिट्स जो हैं प्रोटीन के, एंड ऑफ कोर्स वी विल हैव अ की टेक अवे. Starting off with why protein is required and what is the role of protein in diabetes management. हम सब ने सुना ही होगा हमारे कोचेस से, आई थिंक endless times coaches press on this that please find your proteins, प्लीज ऐड योर प्रोटीन्स. ब्रेकफास्ट में प्रोटीन चाहिए, लंच में प्रोटीन चाहिए, डिनर में प्रोटीन चाहिए, सब जगह प्रोटीन चाहिए. तो कितना प्रोटीन खाएं? Indian diet, as and all we know, is deficit in protein. Why? Because we have been brought up in such a manner, and our climate is such that protein has become I would say it is deprioritized into our routine and we always prioritize the grains. जो हमारी चावल है, रोटी है, उसको ही हम ज्यादा लेते हैं. But as we understand, protein हमारी body की building blocks है. And once it comes to diabetes management, it is very, very essential. जो हमारी carbs है, हमारी protein है, हमारी fiber है, इन तीनों चीजों को हमको बैलेंस करना है. जब तक हम ये चीज नहीं सीखेंगे वी विल नॉट बी एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड द कोर ऑफ रिवर्सल. अगर आप ये चीज में मास्टरी पा लेते हैं देन वी आर ऑल गुड टू गो. तो प्रोटीन की कितनी जरूरत होती है बॉडी में? एनी हेल्दी इंडिविजुअल रिक्वायर्स 1 ग्राम ऑफ प्रोटीन पर केजी ऑफ आइडियल बॉडी वेट. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड दिस. आइडियल बॉडी वेट इज वेरी वेरी क्रिटिकल. Currently my body weight is 52. I am almost about 5 feet of height. So मेरी ideal body weight है 50 grams. So that means I would require 50 grams of protein. मान लीजिए somebody is at 80 kgs of body weight and the height is also same 5 feet. So for that person we would not go ahead with 80 grams of protein. So this is very very critical to understand कि आपकी ideal body weight क्या है and उसी के basis पे आपकी protein requirement हम set करते हैं. Having said that, two specific needs जहाँ पे हमारी मेडिकल कॉम्प्लिकेशंस है, डायबिटीज तो है, उसके अलावा भी मान लीजिए आपकी किडनी कॉम्प्लिकेशंस है, हार्ट की किसी कोई भी कॉम्प्लिकेशंस है, एनी सॉर्ट ऑफ अदर कोमोर्बिडिटीज दैट वी हैव, इट इज वेरी एसेंशियल दैट we speak to our health coaches, we speak to our doctors and accordingly understand our protein requirements. Now, protein is one thing that is required for a 8-year-old child to an 80-year-old individual. So in each and every stage of our lives, protein becomes the most important ingredient in our meals. It not only helps in blood sugar control, but also helps in weight management, also helps in overall health. Now, in this presentation, as we again mentioned, we will furthermore understand how protein is very, very crucial. ब्लड शुगर मैनेजमेंट में क्या उसका रोल है? जैसे आपका जो खाना है, मान लीजिए हम क्या लेते हैं रेगुलर बेसिस पे, दाल चावल रोटी है ना, उसके साथ थोड़ी सी सब्जी हो गई, तो ये पोर्शंस आर वेरी वेरी क्रिटिकल. उसमें से अगर मान लीजिए मैंने प्रोटीन हटा दिया, सिर्फ मैंने रोटी और उसके साथ थोड़ी सी सब्जी ले ली, सीजम हम सब ने इस्तेमाल किया है, क्या देखा हमने कि एक माउंटेन जैसा, हिमालय जैसा स्पाइक आ गया. जैसे ही उसमें हम थोड़ा सा फाइबर ऐड करते हैं, थोड़ा सा प्रोटीन कंपोनेंट ऐड कर देते हैं, वो जो हमारी माउंटेन लाइक स्पाइक थी वो थोड़ी सी फ्लैटेंड हो जाती है. सो दिस इज हाउ it really helps in your blood sugar control. What exactly is the logic? That it slows down the glucose absorption in your body. That is how protein is helping in your blood sugar control. Similarly, protein हमारी weight loss में भी help करती है. How does that happen? Protein brings in more satiety. जैसे मान लीजिए सिर्फ हमने चावल और सब्जी खा ली, या फिर थोड़ा सा चावल और उसके साथ कोई भी तरी वाली सब्जी हमने बनाई है वो ले ली है, तो आपको ज्यादा जल्दी भूख लगता है. अगर उसमें हम प्रोटीन ऐड करते हैं, थोड़ी सी दही ऐड कर ली, पनीर ऐड कर लिया, दालें ऐड कर ली, जो भी हमारे नॉन वेजिटेरियन से चिकन फिश ये सारी चीजें हम ऐड करते हैं, भूख जो आपकी लगने की है वो थोड़ा थोड़ा स्लो डाउन हो जाती है. At the same time, we don't overeat. Our calories for the day don't go overboard, and it helps us in losing weight. Overall health, it helps us in maintaining everything, every function in the body. Right from my hair to my nails, everything is built out of protein. तो अगर protein deficit हो जाएगा तो सारी चीजें धीरे धीरे compromise होती रहेंगी. That is why protein consumption is very, very critical. Now let's understand plant protein. I think किसी ने मैसेज भी किया था in the chat section कि पनीर और टोफू के अलावा क्या क्या ले सकते हैं जो is calorie wise is also good, at the same time it is not really rising the blood sugars. Because let's understand plant protein, let it be our legumes, दालें हो गई, सारी चीजों में obviously a portion of carbohydrate रहती है. So what are the major sources of plant protein? We have our lentils and pulses, जो हमारी सारी दालें हो जाती हैं, साबुत दालें हो गई, हमारी मान लीजिए मूंग मसूर छिलके वाली दाल भी आप ले सकते हैं. All of these are sources of protein. Similarly आपकी सोयाबीन हो गई, peas हो गई, these are also again comes into this legume family only. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट हमारी जो नट्स एंड सीड्स हैं, कोई भी आप नट्स पकड़ लीजिए, कोई भी आप ऑयल सीड्स पकड़ लीजिए, चिया सीड हो गई, पंपकिन सीड हो गई, ऑल ऑफ दीज अगेन कंटेन प्रोटीन. देर आर सर्टेन ग्रेन्स विच आर ऑल्सो रिच इन प्रोटीन. A name is quinoa. आई थिंक मोस्ट ऑफ योर डाइट चार्ट्स अगेन वुड कंज्यूम किनवा, एटलीस्ट आपके कोचेस ने आपको बोला होगा कि किनवा कंज्यूम कीजिए एट डिनर टाइम, इट ऑलवेज विल हेल्प यू इन reducing the postprandial sugars or the post dinner sugar readings that we get. So all of these contain a portion of protein, but then why don't we all go for plant protein, or why don't we just stick to एक one form of dal and we are satisfied with our protein intake? क्योंकि प्लांट प्रोटीन में जो हमारी एसेंशियल अमाइनो एसिड्स होती है उसका डेफिसिट रहता है। दैट इज वाई जस्ट कंज्यूमिंग वन पर्टिकुलर प्लांट प्रोटीन विल नॉट बी हेल्पफुल, इसीलिए उसको हमको मिक्स करके लेना है। तो अगर आप दालें ले रहे हैं तो उसको बदलते रहिए एंड घुमा फिरा के ऑल टाइप्स ऑफ दाल शुड बी अ पार्ट ऑफ आवर रूटीन। Similarly, protein, paneer, tofu, nuts again should be incorporated into your routine at a regular basis. Regular meaning again at a specific interval, obviously. Weekly, probably once or twice, you can consume the tofu or paneer. Nuts can be a part of a routine, seeds can be a part of a routine at a daily basis. Quinoa, as I mentioned, is a very good choice, very good alternative, I would say, apart from our rice and roti, या फिर जो हम मान लीजिए जवार बाजरा मिलेट्स वगैरह इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं तो वहां पे वी कैन कंज्यूम दिस, इज अ वेरी गुड चॉइस। नाउ व्हाट आर द बेनिफिट्स? मैंने आपको लिमिटिंग बताया कि प्लांट प्रोटीन इज लिमिटिंग इन इट्स अमाइनो एसिड्स, इसलिए इसको हमको घुमा फिरा के करना है, ना कॉम्बिनेशन फॉर्म लेना है। वी शुड नॉट स्टिक टू वन पर्टिकुलर फॉर्म ऑफ दाल कि चलिए मैंने मसूर की दाल खा ली, मैं तो रोज खाता हूँ या मैं रोज खाती हूँ, सो माई प्रोटीन नीड्स आर टेकन केयर ऑफ। That will cause certain form of an amino acid deficiency. So that's why we should be rotating the proteins. Apart from that, the best part about the plant proteins are they are rich in fiber. So they also helps us in our blood sugar control. And the plant proteins have very low inflammatory content. जो हम बोलते हैं सी रिएक्टिव प्रोटीन, तो उससे क्या होती है कि बॉडी में सेल्यूलर लेवल पे स्ट्रेस पैदा होता है। दैट इज नॉट द इमोशनल स्ट्रेस और द psychological stress I'm talking about. This is a cellular level stress that I'm talking about, which is again primarily detected by the C-reactive protein. So the inflammatory content in a plant protein is very, very minimal. Hence, plant proteins are at times preferred over the animal proteins. Let me quickly now come back to the animal protein. Now, animal protein की सबसे अच्छी बात क्या है? We all know the sources. एग है, चिकन है, फिशेस हैं हमारे, तो ये सारी हो गई हमारी एनिमल प्रोटीन्स। इनफैक्ट हमारी जो अगेन योर पनीर एंड योर मिल्क प्रोडक्ट्स आल्सो आर डिराइव्ड फ्रॉम एनिमल ओनली, right? So they also come, although it's a veg sort of protein, but they are again coming in the animal source itself. So the best part about them or the animal protein is they are complete amino acid, they are having a complete amino acid profile. But इसमें क्या है? The inflammatory contents are slightly higher. So that is the reason जब भी बॉडी में inflammation रहती है, any sort of a metabolic condition, diabetes is a metabolic condition. So in certain cases, the inflammation in the body is very high. So in such cases, it is better for us to go for a plant-based protein क्योंकि उसमें inflammation कम है. And then gradually, for those of us who are non-vegetarian, can have a certain amount of animal protein also into our routine. उसके अलावा what are the other benefits that we have? The B12 group of vitamins are only found in the animal kingdom. So that is not really present in the plant protein, which is your benefit. Now, omega-3 is something that is mostly present in the animal protein, specifically the fishes or the fish oils, but we do have ample sources of plant-based omega-3 as well, namely the chia seeds. अभी कंपेयर करते हैं, मैंने आपको बताया है, तो लेट्स क्विकली probably can have a raise of hand. How many of us think that animal protein sources are better, and how many of us think plant protein sources are better? Plant protein. Okay, I see raised hand. Great. And how many of us think कि नहीं नहीं हमको नॉनवेज ही चाहिए, नॉनवेज से बढ़िया और कुछ नहीं होता है? Okay, I see mixed views. ठीक है, so चलिए let's compare it and then understand what is the key difference. ऑल राइट. So as I was mentioning, primary difference जो है एक है inflammation. That is a very very critical aspect once it comes to any sort of a metabolic disorder. तो जब भी body में inflammation है, somebody I think wrote about flax seeds. Flax seeds are an excellent source of anti-inflammatory content or nutrient in the body. So those again are very much beneficial for us. Yeah, as I was telling, that inflammation को ध्यान में रखते हुए we would always go for a plant-based diet or a plant-based protein rather choosing over the animal-based protein. The second thing, plant-based proteins are richer sources of fiber. Animal products में fiber की content ना के बराबर रहती है. Animal protein specifically, once I'm talking about, that is again another reason why I would choose a plant-based protein. But yes, as I mentioned, that if we are sticking to a plant-based protein, तो प्रोटीन्स को रोटेट करना, मतलब प्रोटीन की जो आपकी सोर्सेस हैं, जो दालें मान लीजिए आपकी टोफू हो गई, सो उनको रोटेट करना एंड रेगुलर इंटरवल्स में कंज्यूम करना इज वेरी वेरी क्रिटिकल, बिकॉज उसमें एनिमल प्रोटीन को ज्यादा पॉइंट मिलता है बिकॉज दैट कंटेन्स ऑल द एसेंशियल अमाइनो एसिड. So these are the basic differences or the comparison. Now, what is GLP-1? जैसे हमने सेशन स्टार्ट किया, नेहा हैज मेंशन दिस एंड कल डॉक्टर त्रिशिता हैज आल्सो मेंशनड अबाउट GLP-1. GLP-1 इज नथिंग बट अ प्रोटीन. इट्स अ ग्लूकागॉन लाइक पेप्टाइड जो हमारी इंसुलिन जो हमारी इंटेस्टाइन में जनरेट होती है. दिस इज अ हार्मोन विच हेल्प्स अस इन द ब्लड शुगर कंट्रोल. इसके तीन मेजर काम होते हैं. सबसे पहला कि जो इंसुलिन प्रोडक्शन है उसको ये इंक्रीज करता है. दूसरा क्या है, जो खाना हमारी डाइजेस्टिव ट्रैक्ट में आ गया, जो गैस्ट्रिक एम्पटीइंग हम बोलते हैं, उसको ये स्लो डाउन करता है. तो खाना ज्यादा देर हमारा स्टमक में रहता है या जीआई ट्रैक्ट में रहता है, उससे क्या होगा, आपकी जो ग्लूकोज अब्जॉर्प्शन है वो स्लो डाउन हो जाती है. एंड थर्ड एंड द मोस्ट क्रिटिकल फैक्टर, जो हमारी ये बार बार खाने की इच्छा होती है, दैट इज कॉज्ड बाय अ हार्मोन कॉल्ड ग्लूकागॉन. सो इसका प्रोडक्शन ये रिड्यूस करता है, in turn bringing in more satiety. Now, how does protein come into the picture? Protein is something that helps us in releasing this GLP-1 from the intestine. So if our diet is rich in protein, we will automatically have better insulin production over the time, of course, with the healing of our pancreas. Secondly, we will have slower gastric emptying. इसी के वजह से प्रोटीन खाने से आपको ज्यादा भूख नहीं लगती है. You feel you've satiated, or the hunger pangs are much more under control. And third and most important thing, the glucose uptake becomes slower, the glucose absorption becomes slower because the gastric emptying itself is delayed. Okay, I hope everybody understood this. Now, special cases. We all understood protein is very critical. अभी सब खाने में सिर्फ प्रोटीन खाएंगे, चावल रोटी सब कुछ छोड़ देंगे, सिर्फ प्रोटीन ढूंढेंगे, ऐसा नहीं करना है. एवरीथिंग इन बैलेंस इज वॉट वी नीड फॉर आवर रूटीन, बिकॉज बैलेंस बना रहेगा सब कुछ अच्छा रहेगा. संतुलन बिगड़ गया मतलब चीजें गलत तरीके से जा रही है. ठीक है, सो दिस इज समथिंग दैट वी हैव टू keep in mind. Now, coming to kidney disorders or uric acid levels where it is very high. Here, what do we need to do? Protein requirements are still very much there. ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर मुझे किडनी कॉम्प्लिकेशंस है तो बिल्कुल मैं प्रोटीन खाना छोड़ दूंगी. अगर मेरा यूरिक एसिड सडनली हाई हो गया तो बिल्कुल मैं प्रोटीन खाना छोड़ दूंगी. But choosing the right protein is very critical, and that is where you would need or seek help of your coach and your doctor. Right. So plant-based protein again becomes an essential choice in case of both these conditions. Why? Because in both these conditions, we need to reduce the purine production in the body, need to produce a nitrogen production in the body. So ये production ज़्यादा होती है in the animal sources, whereas versus plant sources have a reduced nitrogen production, have a reduced purine content. That's the basic reason why we would go for the plant-based protein. And as on the inflammation, I have already elaborated in detail. Now, coming to supplementation, we know that whenever anybody is telling कि चलिए हमारा तो vegetarian source है, protein deficit है, तो हमको supplementation करना है. Now, somebody I think very nicely put it across कि protein content is matching with the calorie intake as well as matching with the sugar control or say glycemic control. So supplements helps in that. बिकॉज सिर्फ प्लांट बेस्ड प्रोटीन में कभी कभी हो सकता है, आई एम नॉट टेलिंग ऑलवेज, दैट आवर कैलोरी वाइज या फिर द GI level wise, the glycemic index wise, we probably going slightly higher. So if we have a concentrated protein into our routine at a daily level, it helps us in again the basic job that a protein does in your weight control, in your overall sugar management, albeit not increasing your overall calorie or not increasing your overall carbohydrate consumption to a greater level. तो चॉइसेस हमारी क्या आती है? हमारी पास वे प्रोटीन की चॉइस आती है, कोलाजन प्रोटीन की चॉइस आती है, व्हाट वी शुड बी प्रेफरिंग। नाउ लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड कि क्या पर्पस होती है दोनों चीजों की। वे कम्स अगेन फ्रॉम योर मिल्क प्रोडक्ट्स इटसेल्फ, बट वे इज प्राइमरीली हेल्पिंग विद आवर इंसुलिन सेंसिटिविटी. In turn, obviously, it reduces the post meal spikes. Collagen is something that is very essential for the body, but that's primary role is with the joints, with the pain, and with the inflammation. So both the proteins are essential, but if I specifically talk about diabetes reversal or specifically talk about metabolic conditions, whey clearly becomes the greater choice here. But a combination of both helps us in maintaining good health. Now, what are the long-term impacts of protein? The positive outcomes are endless. Stating a few here, muscle growth. अभी proteins हम नहीं खाएंगे तो muscle loss होगा. Most of us face this, right? As in all, we gradually grow old. The muscle loss is a constant in our life. Why is this happening? Because primarily हमारी diet जो होती है वो deficit होती है protein में. तो अगर protein नहीं बनेगी तो फिर हमारी muscle loss continue होती रहेगी. To prevent muscle loss and to prevent a healthy muscle growth, it is very essential protein becomes the core of our diet. In the fat reduction, why? Because again, it helps us in weight reduction by reducing the glucagon production in the body and not letting those hunger pangs take over us. And sustainable habits, better protein, better meal pattern, better sugar control, overall better health. So this is how a protein would be helpful. Now, what are the key takeaways? What did we understand? First is it is very essential that we maintain a balance in life. प्रोटीन जरूरी है, बट इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि वी गो ओवरबोर्ड, बट एट द सेम टाइम वी डू नॉट हैव टू गो जीरो कार्ब एज वेल. It's very, very critical that the balance of protein, carbohydrate, and fiber is maintained into our routine. Second thing, choosing your protein, be it plant-based and be it animal-based, both has its equal benefits, as well as there are certain limitations to both the sources of protein. So that is why it is essential that we thoroughly understand what are the complications, what exactly is my need for the protein, and then accordingly go ahead with the choices. Third thing is prioritizing overall your health. So in terms of your controlling of hunger pangs, maintaining a healthy calorie diet, all of that protein becomes our essential. So I would like to conclude with that. But before I start off with the game, I think some of us have certain questions. I can take away the questions first.
Yeah, Sohela. So the first question is by Selina ma'am, that why does my sugar spikes with plant proteins like dals and legumes? I love chana, but unfortunately it gives me the spikes. So can you
And
throw some light on this?
sure. So I would have loved it if I could see a graph of it. That would have been very, very helpful for me. But जैसे मैं कह सकती हूँ यहाँ पे the primary reason could be the balance. चना आप कितनी क्वांटिटी में ले रही हैं, that is very, very essential. तो and alongside that सिर्फ प्रोटीन लेना काफी नहीं है, because any plant source, as I mentioned, will contain certain amount of carbohydrate. तो उसको आप कैसे बैलेंस करिए with a portion of fiber and also a combination of protein is very, very critical. So probably अगर आप सिर्फ चना ले रही हैं, that again can cause at times spikes. अगर आप चने के साथ मान लीजिए राइस का ऑप्शन ले रही है, तो क्या होगा, हमने दोनों सोर्स ऑफ कार्बोहाइड्रेट इंक्लूड किया, राइस से भी हमारी कार्बोहाइड्रेट जा रही है, या फिर अगर रोटी भी आप ले रही हैं, रोटी से भी हमारी कार्बोहाइड्रेट आ रही है, चने से भी हमारी कार्बोहाइड्रेट आ रही है. A combination of two is more portions of carb in one particular meal can give you a spike. So we have to understand more in detail कि आपकी क्या combination है, and including a portion of fiber there would definitely be more helpful. What is fiber? That is plain and simple vegetables. आप raw form में लीजिए, आप cooked form में लीजिए, आपके ऊपर है. अगर दोनों ही एक साथ include कर सकते हैं, that is the best option. But fiber inclusion will help in all these aspects.
Thank you, Sohela. The next question is from Nirupama. Which protein should be taken by a patient of pancreatitis? And one more thing she has mentioned, and diabetes.
Okay. So pancreatitis again is an inflammatory condition, right? जहाँ पे भी आप itis देखेंगी, that is actually an inflammation of that particular organ. So that is why in any sort of inflammation, we would have to avoid the animal sources of protein and switch to a plant-based protein because that has the lowest form of inflammation.
Perfect. So, next question is from Mr. Alok. How about Fresobin HP protein as a supplement?
I would like to go through the contents. Here at SugarFit, we don't really prescribe a particular brand as such, apart from our own, because we are very confident and very sure about the ingredients. That is the only reason we stand by it. So before suggesting it, I would have to go through the contents. So I would
And,
request you can.
and absolutely, and there are like a lot of pros and cons of this, particular protein because it can lead to some stomach disorders or discomfort. So please be very careful and discuss with your physician before going or opting for any protein.
Yes. Kindly have a detailed discussion with your coach as well as your doctor. It is always best to go through the ingredient list and share a screenshot with your coach, and you can have an open discussion over a video call that what is the best sources and whether you should be going forward with it or not.
Okay. Another question is, Sohela, can we club protein, plant-based proteins and the animal proteins both together?
एब्सोल्युटली आई थिंक हमारी इंडियन डाइट में हम सभी ऐसा करते हैं. कोई ऐसा हो सकता है कि नॉन वेजिटेरियन है किसी ने दाल नहीं खाई है. Like I being a Bengali, I have my dal and then my mache jhol alongside there. So that's I think a regular norm. Absolutely can be done.
Okay. Another question is Brazil nuts good for diabetics by Mr. Surendra?
Can be. It can be again quantity critical and also the timing that you are consuming. So again, please discuss with your coach in what portion that you're taking and at what time that you should be taking it.
Yeah, and if you're taking also one is more than enough. It's like, you cannot go overboard with Brazil nut, one Brazil nut a day. But yes, discuss it with the doctor and the coach both. So she knows you well, so she can guide you. Yeah. Okay, there's one more question, Sohela, which is like, one second, just missed it. Okay, so there is one question like, can excess protein can also increase the blood sugar levels by Miss Deepika?
All right. Now we have to understand what is excess protein. To be honest, to go overboard with protein is nearly impossible because while I and all my teammates plan a diet, it is very, very like time consuming fact once we are planning a 30% protein of your entire calorie. Like if I start off planning a 1500 kilocalorie plan and 30% protein, it will become very, very difficult without the supplementation. So here going overboard with protein becomes nearly impossible. But yes, if you're using a supplement, like many a times हम जिम जाते हैं तो जिम इंस्ट्रक्टर ने कुछ बता दिया है कि आप ये ले लीजिए कोलाजन ले लीजिए वो ले लीजिए इन बिटवीन आप ले लीजिए और कुछ और भी सीए ले लीजिए. So here we need to be understanding what exactly we are taking and what is the quantity. So that is why anytime you go for any sort of a supplementation, it is imperative that you have a detailed discussion with your coach before even purchasing or thinking of going forward with it.
Absolutely. And can you just throw some light on the collagen because people are confused that what is exactly collagen?
Okay, collagen is something that is primarily in the cartilage. तो जो cartilage हमारी मतलब any for sort of an animal that has the cartilage has the best source of collagen or is the primary source of collagen. It is an essential protein for our joints. All of us have it. Any sort of an animal again will be having it, and then we do have supplementations also for it. I think nowadays collagen has become very very popular even with skincare also, right? So more often than not we see this in all sort of ads. But again, if you are having an overall healthy diet, if all your essential amino acids are in place, you do not need to go ahead and buy a separate collagen for yourself. That is not going to do you any extra benefit, because आपका जो खाना है अगर उसमें ही आपका पूरा बैलेंस प्रोटीन आ जाता है, collagen की requirement also will be getting accounted for within that itself. You don't have to, chip in extra money and go extra mile for this.
Perfect. Sohela, one more question. Like when we talk about the whey protein, people who have lactose intolerance, for them, what could be the another choice of the whey protein if they want to specifically go for that?
All right. So one thing we need to understand is, even with someone who is lactose intolerant, they surprisingly tolerate whey very well, because जो lactose intolerant होते हैं उनकी जो allergic जो components रहती है that वो निकल जाता है whey protein में. So whey protein is not always a very difficulty in digestion for them. But having said that, there are certain individuals who also have difficulty in digesting whey protein. वहाँ पे हम pea protein suggest कर सकते हैं. We can also go for soya based products. In fact, our sugar fed protein also, if you look at the ingredients, it has certain amount of whey, but primarily हमारा soya based product है. So that again can be a great choice.
Absolutely. And even you can go with the whey isolate, which has absolutely negligible amount of lactose because of the filtration. And then we have the pea protein as Sohela suggested. So there are a lot of brands and, available nowadays. You can check it out with your coach and even with the doctor. Yeah, so I think a lot of questions coming up. So what we are doing is we are collating all the questions and we can make the PDF and send it to you over the chat. Because of the time restriction, we have to come to the end of the session. But tomorrow's session is we will be discussing about what is the, yeah, how to calculate the exact protein requirement, how you can distribute in all your meals, and lot more. So please do not miss tomorrow's session, and make sure these 7 days you join us regularly every day. One new learning. And we, as we said earlier also, we don't want to make this session very very overwhelming for you. The entire purpose and the objective of doing this session to give you a ease, a simplicity, and understanding which can be carried forward lifelong, and you can make it a sustainable change so that you can reduce all these spikes and get much better glycemic control. So thank you so much, Sohela, for such a insightful session, and thanks to all our audience who have skipped the match and here with us. It means a lot, and thanks for making our evening much more special. Looking forward to see you again in tomorrow's session. Just for another few days, I think you can manage half an hour from your day. Might be can skip the OTT and listen to these sessions. These are much more valuable, much more required for your reversal journey, and you are getting some new insight and new perception about the proteins, which has been completely ignored. And thanks to all our team leads, because they are making out the time for these sessions and spreading awareness. So if you want to share the link with any of your relatives or the friends who can get benefited, I will be sharing it in the premium group. You can spread it across. I think as much information and the knowledge we can spread, it's going to be our pleasure. So thanks a lot once again for joining, and thanks, Sohela. Those questions which are there in the chat section, don't worry, I will be taking up all the questions and we can write down, in a PDF and send it across. And I request everyone to please join the challenge also. We are starting with the gluten-free challenge from tomorrow. Those who are there, don't forget to join the challenge. Link is there on the premium group. You can directly join in. Thank you. Thank you, Sohela.
Thank you so much, Neha. Thank you, everybody. And matches have highlights, but our sessions do not. So I would really request that please join our sessions. And I'm sure that the learnings are endless, and this brings you one step closer to your reversal. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Have a good night.
I hope you all enjoyed the session. If you have enjoyed, please do write down in the chat section. We would love to know your comments and your suggestions. It means a lot. So please do keep on writing down over here. Yes, we will provide the recording, so don't worry. And stay tuned. The fun what we get in the live session, the charm what we have, I think even we get that energy and the enthusiasm to come up with more such sessions. If you are here with us, please keep on encouraging us, because we are doing it for you, to provide you some more insights, to give you some extra information, and bring you all together. Because I think looking at each other, we get more energy and the motivation to go one, little extra mile to reverse our diabetes. Thanks a lot. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks, Sohela. Thank you so much.